Hello everyone and welcome back to Avowed. In the last session we wrapped up a pretty big side quest, going underground and learning all about Eothas and things that seem to have taken place in previous PoE games, and yeah, that was really good. And we are now out of side quests. We have completed, as far as I am aware, essentially every side quest in this first area. We've still got a treasure map which we never found, but I have no idea where that could be, so oh well. And then this one is a different area. This one is just something that will happen at some point. So yeah, it is main quest time. Let us return to the ambassador. And maybe today is the day we will be heading off to a different area? I don't know.
Tell me you brought good news.
I did.
Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adherin who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
The rebels have a lair under the temple. If you hurry, you can catch them by surprise. Wow, so even now, even after saying you're going to let them go free, you can still betray them at this point. But I'm not going to. But it's interesting that that option is there. You can go back and change your mind still, essentially.
You what?
Can't wait to hear how you spin this tale.
Envoy, tell me this isn't true.
He showed remorse, so I forgave him. I'm not a monster. He agreed to leave Paradise, that's all that matters. The Emperor sent me to carry out his will. I don't owe you an explanation. The killer was following a prophecy. It wasn't personal or political. That is probably... it's either 1 or 4. Let's go 4.
When an Imperial envoy is killed in the streets, the motive is irrelevant.
Nah.
We needed to answer
Motive's
this
never
challenge
irrelevant.
with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility? Thanks to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the Living Lands without resistance or fear. Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Lödwyn is going to eat us alive.
If it makes you feel any better, I recruited one of the rebel spies to our side. I feel like that won't make him feel better. I feel like he's going to think that that was them lying to us, maybe? I've weathered her moods before they pass. Right. We have history, yeah. I am curious what he'll say to this. I want to go with the we have history option because it's interesting exploring history with a character I don't know. For those who've played Pillars of Eternity, is this Inquisitor Lödwyn in previous games, or is she new to this one? I don't know. If it makes you feel any better, I recruited one of the rebel spies to our side.
Well, I would feel better if you had done your job. Still, maybe this will spare us the gallows. There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
Chin up. You're an agent of the Empire.
You're right. I need to project more confidence than I feel. Whether or not our days are numbered, the city needs us. The least we can do is be useful on our way to the grave. Now the Emperor wants you to investigate the Dream Scourge, and I have no wish to delay you any further. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair.
Nice.
The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
I can't say I'm too familiar with Animancy. What do I need to know? Where does Fior Mes Iverno fit in with the Dream Scourge?
My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with Animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge.
What do I need to know?
Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, and even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical.
How does one do Animancy exactly?
Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might be onto something. Or, with a single miscalculation, they might destroy us all.
I'm surprised you'd work with people you think are heretical.
Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire's at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side.
Who is it? Is it a known answer? Who coined the phrase "the enemy of my enemy is my friend"? Where did that first pop up? I wonder. I don't know if that's like a known thing or not. But it's such a well-known phrase that I'm curious where it first was applied. Animancy sounds pretty interesting, actually.
You're right to be curious. After all, animancy is the study of existence itself. Just don't get too curious. It won't reflect well on you in the Empire. If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time.
What do you expect me to find there?
Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to animancers. I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Oh? What's this? Hello? Is this going to be the Inquisitor? Ooh, look at that mask. God damn, the eyes? What the fuck?
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No, strangling light. Keep her away.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Inquisitor Lödwyn. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Lödwyn, it's been a long time. Yeah, I'd heard she was voiced by Deborah Wilson, which is very good. Love me some Deborah Wilson. Known for many games, but for me, she's primarily been Savathun, I guess, in Destiny 2. That's like her longest running thing that I've known her for, and she is so good in that. Always a pleasure to hear Deborah Wilson. Yeah, let's go. Let's acknowledge our history, see where that goes. It's been a long time.
Do I know you?
Damn. I courted you after that incident in the Deadfire. Don't you remember?
Vaguely.
Damn.
It's okay. We've all heard that one before.
Much has changed since we last saw each other. I am both more and less than I used to be. And you. There is a dim corner of my memory that you occupy. Old feelings I thought long since banished.
Okay, we're still
I
there.
will observe you with interest after I am finished with the ambassador. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
I've experienced the horror of the Dream Scourge firsthand. We must stop it before it spreads. Or you can say, I agree, I'm not concerned. That's interesting, considering that's like the entire point that we're here, the entire reason we're here. It's interesting that you can totally be like, nah, not interested. But no, it does seem like something we need to stop.
Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
gods, Lödwyn.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The living lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
I mean,
He's got more backbone than I would have thought.
We should be
yeah,
better.
the reason the guy's
Leading by
roaming the city
example.
alive is because
This
we
island has
allowed
seen
it.
nothing but us at our
Not
weakest.
blame is his and his alone
What
in that
say you?
instance. I recruited a spy on the inside who will report on other insurgents.
Good. But it isn't enough to conquer a resistance. You must also make it serve you. For too long, our embassy has lacked the skill or the motivation to do either.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
We have to get help somewhere. The Living Lands needs us. Maybe my influence can help steer them in a better direction. Animancy could help us fight the Dream Scourge. Tempting, but they both don't like Animancy, so maybe my influence can help steer them in a better direction.
At least one of us hasn't abandoned hope. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell. This reunion was unexpected, but not unwelcome.
Nice, nice. It's funny that there's so few dedicated cutscenes in this game, but we do get one specifically for her walking into the room and walking out of the room.
She's going to be a problem.
Resolve 4 check. At least she's on our side.
Sometimes I wonder. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on.
Nom nom
At
nom.
least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
Animancers are a danger to themselves, not to us.
True, but there's always collateral damage to think about.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Lödwyn, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair's beautiful this time of year.
Oh, good.
We're done here. We can get to Emerald Stair in no time if we leave now.
Cool. I guess we will do that, unless you have anything more to say.
Never a dull moment when you're around.
If you hear anything about Guiliana in the future, pay it no mind. Who is that? Oh, Guiliana's smuggling illegal herbs into Paradise. Right. Yeah, pay it no mind.
The courtesan? Interesting. I had my theories about a certain shipment of herbs. Let us also say that I know why and how these herbs are being used. And I assume you figured it out as well. Do you object?
We should finance her. Keeping Guiliana in business keeps the peace in Paradise. That is interesting that is a court augur exclusive option. I like that.
Shrewd thinking, Envoy. Maybe you should be ambassador. So be it. I can't openly support Juliana's establishment, but I will pass along.
Oh, it's just pronounced
the funding I
Juliana?
can.
Okay.
rounding
G-U-I.
and
Yeah, that's
upwards.
Julie. Yeah.
Feel free to let her know the good news, but do try to keep my name out of it.
I'll be going now.
Envoy, a pleasure as always.
Anything else? No. Okay. He said let her know if you want. I wonder if that is actually a thing. Is he just saying that? But like you can't, it's not actually a thing, or can you? Let's find out, I guess. How are we doing on, oh, we should sell. We should definitely sell. It was up here, right? Mermaid's Den, I want to say. God, this is a bit of a hefty load. There we go. They don't usually take that long. Wait. Am I in the wrong place? Oh, slightly. Oh, yeah, that's it. It's up and then back on itself again.
Sparrowhawks are gone.
Ah, member. Yes, you are the one I was thinking of. Good. Okay, well, it's not voiced, but don't think I didn't see what Hilgard sent me today. You really do have a magic touch.
If I didn't know better, I'd think you wanted to spend time with me.
I do.
Don't be a stranger.
Yep. I would, in fact, like to. Cannot lie. Okay, so the finer things in battle is there, and then we have the actual main quest over there. The finer things in battle, that's just upgrading our shit, right? Just acquire a torso. I wonder if is it just telling me to buy one instead of upgrade my current one? What is my current one at? I upgraded my current one time. I guess I could just go and buy a better one, right? Which, are you the one that sells that stuff? You do sell a lot of fine stuff. Okay. Is that's heavy, that's also heavy. That's medium. What are we wearing? We're wearing this. 20% damage reduction, 635.35. 20%, 635.35. And then over here we have slightly less damage reduction. Right, this is, yeah. So it's 3 grand. I have 11 grand now. 3 grand isn't that much really at this point. Yeah. Let's go with this one then. And then let us equip it. Lovely. 300 XP, sure, good.
Good.
And then let's sell all of our other shit. Fine wand, fine grimoire we keep. Then we get rid of the hammer, we get rid of the greatsword, the common axe, the dagger, both of them. The grimoire, that is just a worse version of what we already have. Okay, we can break down the pistol. Oh wait, shit, could I have broken down the grimoire? I probably could, couldn't I? Whoops, oh well. Pistol will break down. And then we can just... Well, that gives us ladders. Breastplate can go. That can go. That can go. And these can go. Cool. Oh, and then these are purely for selling, aren't they? Yeah. Nice. Back up to 10k. We almost sold enough to make up for what we bought that for, so that's nice. And we are down to 51 in the inventory now. What is still taking up weight then? Just, I guess, our shield, our wand, and our book. And we'll delete the other couple of bits. This one, break down. And common pistol. We can get a couple of the resources we need out of that. I cannot believe that they actually go in here as exclamation mark items. That is insane. Right, cool. So, the time has come. Make your way to Fior Mes Iverno, which is all the way over here, which we have obviously already been to. I really do wonder where that final the final fast travel point is. We are missing one fast travel beacon. And like we've completed every quest. We've been so thorough. So it must be somewhere. It's almost certainly somewhere we have already been. And we just never got close enough. Because you have to get pretty close to trigger them. We must have just never quite got close enough to trigger it. But that is very unfortunate. Because we have been all over. Oh well. It is what it is. Are loading times slightly longer today than they were before, or am I just crazy? I might be crazy. It's possible.
Envoy.
Sup. Can I help you?
On the contrary, Paradise believes it can help you.
Wait, what? How long will you keep following me? What? This guy's been following me? Wait, I agreed to let you go. What more do you want from me? Wait, is this the guy? Is this the guy that tried to kill me? I forget what his name was.
You got lucky with the last one you set free.
No, this isn't the guy that tried to kill me.
Not sure I'd risk it again.
You spared us. That does not
I don't know
mean
who this
that
is.
We have lost interest in you.
I wish you'd...
Your
Whoa, what's
mercy
this?
for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed.
I wish it would
Take
remind
this.
you who he was.
We deem you worthy. This time. We trust you will remember our gratitude.
Okay, what the fuck is that? Writ of Passage. Fellow travelers, let it be known that the Adherent Envoy is a proven friend of the Paradise Resistance. Grant this godlike the safe passage and liberty that we afford to our most trusted compatriots and allies. Oh, Igwolf was the guy that killed us, right? Okay, so this is just one of the group. This guy was just one of the group. Okay. I wonder if this will actually come up at all. Like, will someone be like, oh, well, I was going to kill you, but you have this note, so
One moment.
I won't.
They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure?
Depends how many hot people are there. Ayo. Pleasure.
Be careful. There's a lot of island to explore, and a lot of it can kill you dead. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Lödwyn barged past me. She was looking none too pleased.
I'll watch out for her. Thanks for the warning.
Don't thank me. In fact, keep my name away from Lödwyn's ears. Better if she doesn't know I exist. Anyway, I thought you should know Lödwyn's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
So Lödwyn's somewhere out there doing who knows what. Wonderful.
Given how angry she was about Igwolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
She wasn't that angry, I feel like. She was like a little angry. Oh, we can't run across the bridge. Boo. Boo, I want to run across the big bridge. How could they? How could they do this to me?
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adherents moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
He won't. I got a second chance at life. He deserved one too.
It's what most of us come here for. I only wish more of us really got one. Unfortunately, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adherent soldiers.
They're paladins devoted to Wodica, zealous but effective.
They're certainly making their presence known. Can't say they're making any friends, though.
I don't like that Lödwyn woman. She gives me the vricas.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
Little tension is healthy. Hard to believe she's supposed to be working with him. Little tension is healthy.
Taking in the slack is one thing. They look ready to strangle each other with it.
And it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
Well, you've never died,
He
so
means that with all
you
due
wouldn't know.
professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
I don't know that yet, to be honest.
Well, maybe figure it out. We can't prepare for what we don't know is coming.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
Animancy is outlawed. No one understands souls like they do. Yeah, let's go with that one.
Fair enough, but I wouldn't expect a warm welcome. Hilgard's already brought your homeland's prohibitions against animancy to paradise.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches, all surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
Not every courtier is a useless hanger-on, you know.
Right. You know, present company excluded, and all that.
Don't take it personally. Marius only does this with people he likes.
I'd say something back at you, but I'm just not feeling it for some reason.
See what I mean?
What's this about for you?
It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
You don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
Hopefully they've been able to learn something. Right when the Dream Scourge appears, the possible connection is troubling.
Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway...
Sure thing. We'll go to the cabin.
You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delumgon bloom.
What is that? Plant-like beings bound to ancient trees. Okay.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines.
This is exactly the kind of journey I was hoping for.
Well, you came to the right place.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
We've already had quite the adventure, Kai. We're like a month into this shit, you know? we're only just finishing the first area. Marius, what will you do now?
I have, you know, things to do back in Paradise.
Wait, he's not
Keeps me
coming?
pretty busy.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in a while, and the Envoy's never been. Know any good guides we could hire?
None that could help the two of you. You need the best guide in the lands to keep you from getting yourselves killed.
Come with us? I'm sure there's nothing in Paradise more exciting than the adventure we're about to go on.
Exactly. You really want to bait more drunks at the Balrog when you could be meeting Delimgon with us?
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdut.
Okay, good.
I have 2 rules. No campfire songs and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
Campfire songs are
I hear
negotiable.
wiggle room on the singing.
Good.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
Cool. Battle Scars, search Thomas' cabin. Right, that's Kai's quest he had. You got something to say?
Envoy? Fior Messiverno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go.
Tell me about Emerald Stair.
Take everything you know about forests and make it 100 times more aggressive. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost.
I'm thankful for your expertise.
Just glad I can help. Right, changing the subject.
Give me your thoughts.
Companions? It's just Kai, isn't it? As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but... Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins.
Anything new about you?
Ask away.
I understand you grew up in Solace.
Yes, I did. The less we talk about that, the better.
Well, now you have to tell me what happened.
No, I really don't. I won't ask what herbs you ingest before the gods start talking to you, and you don't ask me questions about my past. Now, we just met, Envoy, and I'm here to do a job. Maybe we'll be best of friends someday, but this isn't that day. Best we just keep things professional.
Sure, we'll try this again another time.
Alright. Can't say you'll get a different answer, though.
What exactly makes you the best hunter in the Living Lands?
Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between hay-bleed toxin and high-tox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for. And you know the Balrog and the grinning Balrog?
You killed that?
No, but I am one of the few who have seen a Balrog and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there. The key is survival. I understand that, and a lot of people don't. And that's why they're dead, and I'm still here. We're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few blithe-tailed bites as possible. That, more or less, is all you need to know about me.
Something concerned me about how you handled the situation in the Grinning Balrog.
Oh? Do tell.
You seemed to get really upset when he mentioned Solace. I don't know if I can ask all of these, so I'm going to ask this one because I was really curious about this, because he had to have poisoned it before the altercation happened, so...
No, I didn't poison that drink. Even the rankest Nimdut walking...
So how did you know he was going to feel sick?
They clearly heard about my reputation and thought I'd do something like that. Question is, why would he drink from that cup?
He was trying to impress you, I guess?
Yes. Wanted to be the big man. Pride is one of the best ways to deliver poison. If he was a real hunter, he'd have studied his target and known what I was capable of. Lucky for me, he was just a tourist in need of a good reminder.
But he did get sick. So if you didn't poison it, how did you know he was about to feel unwell? You seem to get really upset when he mentioned Solace.
We've already talked about this. I hope this isn't going to be a problem.
Okay, I like that it recognized that we had already mentioned that. One day I'll get through that cold hard exterior.
Right. Well, until then, let's just keep things professional.
Do you get people walking up to threaten you a lot?
More often than you think. Someone's always trying to get a reputation by going after people who have one. Turns out those of us who have a reputation sometimes came by it honestly.
Okay, so these ones just come back.
What do you need?
You don't seem too fond of mysticism, magic, or religion. Why is that?
Oh, you noticed. I don't know. I've heard stories all my life about the gods and magic, and they never seem to do any good for anyone.
The gods' motivations are mysterious. They're not here to be kind.
Understood, but I don't have to go around acting like they have my best interests at heart. I'm sure they've done good things and bad. I just don't think they care one way or another what I want or need.
What stories have you heard? Your skills and abilities seem like magic. How do you explain that?
It's just Pargrunan wilderness lore, developed over the centuries in Solace. Tricks, traps, gadgets, nothing more. But hey, if people want to think it's magic, then go ahead. I'm not gonna bend over backward just to seem internally consistent.
What stories have you heard that turned you away from mysticism?
Almost all of them. Andra pulling down the moon to destroy civilization. The Godhammer bomb. All that stuff down in the Deadfire. No one as fickle as those gods seem to be should ever be put in charge of reincarnation, I tell you that.
Tell me about Andra and the moon.
Basically, the goddess Andra wanted a civilization dead, so she pulled down the moon to do it. They say Abidan shattered the moon to save the people, and then threw himself in the way of the largest shard. And for his interference, Andra built Abidan a statue as a tribute. Makes no sense at all.
Especially given that the moon is still there. I don't know about the Godhammer bomb.
Somebody who was a prophet of Aethys decided to start a holy war. To stop
Oh, right,
him,
I do know
his
about this,
enemies
actually.
built a giant bomb that could
Yes,
kill
we did
a
read
god.
about this. I forgot it was called the
Stories
Godhammer
say
bomb.
the goddess Magrin helped them build it. Sounds about right to me. Anyway, the bomb went off and killed a lot of people. People who wouldn't have died if gods hadn't decided to bicker about.
And what happened in the Deadfire?
I don't know how you missed it. The god Aethys woke up one day and decided to stomp his way across the world. Imagine, an enormous, unstoppable statue destroying everything in sight. I heard he wanted to destroy the wheel and end reincarnation forever. I wasn't there, but it all happened just a few years ago. Strange you hadn't heard of it.
Cool. I see your point.
Right. More trouble than they're worth, if you ask me.
Okay, so we've already said 1, and we've already said 2. I don't know if I do think mysticism is a necessary evil, or that I agree. Is there a way out of this without saying one of these? Because we've already... If I just say this, was there a way out of this?
I'm sure they've done good...
There's no real way out of this, it seems. I mean, I'll say I agree.
I mean, feel free to cast all the spells and cry out to whatever gods you like. I won't stop you. Just don't expect me to join in.
What language is that you're speaking?
Same one you are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, I see. I sometimes use Lember without really thinking about it. That's what you mean, right?
I thought I recognized it.
Right. I hear Pargrunan all over the world speak it. I only know what I learned in Solace.
Can you teach me?
I barely realize I'm doing it anymore. If you want to learn Lember, you'll have to spend time in Solace. And that's not going to happen anytime blessed soon.
I assume blessed day means very?
Ha, right. Something like that. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult.
Cool.
Right. Changing the subject. What do you need?
That's good. Okay, was there anything else we could upgrade? That's not the upgrade station, this is. Okay, what do we need? We need 14 hardwood branches. Right. So that's not happening anytime soon. Awesome. We have 4 Hylia's talons, so that's not too far away, but yeah, a long, long time away for the branches, it would appear. Alright. Man, pretty forest. I assume this isn't what the area we're heading into will look like? Rest for the night and exit party camp. Let's go.